We are going to be learning about binomial problems, the basic type of problem. So again, you want in goal 3, you absolutely want to have your vocabulary and formula chart out. This is a little bit more complicated of a formula. And we are definitely going to be using our Desmos calculator for this because we are able to do combinations in our Desmos calculator. So I like to have my Desmos calculator off to the side so I can see it at the same time that I'm looking at the problem. This formula has the combinations, and then it also has our probability, our number of successes, 1 minus the probability, and our number of failures. So there's a lot of things that we're looking at in this problem to make sure that we understand what's going on. Also, it's really important when we're reading the topic that we understand what a success actually is. So we want to make sure we're reading through it very carefully. So our first example says, the workers' union at a particular university is quite strong. About 96% of all workers employed by the university belong to the union. Recently, the workers went on strike, and now a local TV station plans to interview 4 workers chosen at random at the university to get their opinions on the strike. What is the probability that exactly 2 of the workers interviewed are union members? So in this case, being a union member would be considered a success because that's what we're looking for. Not being a union member would be considered the failure. So the first thing is that we are looking at 4 workers and we want to know the probability that 2 of them are union members. So we're going to click on function. Yeah. Combinations. 4 choose 2 is going to go first. Then it's going to be times. The probability is 96%, so 0.96. And our success, remember, is 2. We want 2 people to be union members. Then it will be 1 minus the probability. Oops, I put an extra parenthesis in there. And this is our failures. If we have 4 people all together, 2 of them are union members. That means that 2 are not union members. So this says, what is the probability? We're going to round this to 3 decimals. So that is 0.008. We look at the 8 next to it, which means it is going to be 0.009. We're going to try one more. It says, suppose the New England Colonials baseball team is equally likely to win a game as not to win. So equally likely to win as not to win, they don't put the percentage there. That percentage is a 50-50. 50-50 is when we have an equal chance of either thing happening. So our probability here is 0.5. If the 5 colonial games are chosen at random, what's the probability that exactly 4 will be a win? So again, we're going to do our combination. 5 games, we want 4 of them to be a win, times 50%. And again, we want 4 of these games to be wins. And then it will be 1 minus 50%. And if 4 of the games are wins, and there were 5 games altogether, that means we have 1 game that was not a win. And we are rounding to 3 decimal places. So this will be 156. We look at the 2. So the 6 stays a 6. So it'll be 0.156.